Today marks the end of an era. Let's get to it. For those of you who do know, this van right here, our 2012 Mercedes Sprinter, dubbed Guinevere, was our camper van that Jana and I, we built ourselves back starting in 2019, fully started living in it in 2020, and this is our van. This is what kind of kicked off all of our creator content, really spurred our love for traveling. But today, like I said, is a sad day. Today, I am handing the keys off to a new family who are gonna love this van more than we can at the moment. I will kind of fill you in on a little bit of what's been happening as we get things ready to go. First things first, we need to turn on the main power switch, which is right here. The lights came on. We're gonna go through, get power running, make sure everything is working. We're gonna do a full system check as we dive in and get the van ready to go for these people. So a couple reasons why we are selling the van. The biggest one is now that we have Finley, we literally can't use it. Our little family has now grown too big, and with Finley we have to have a third seatbelt, and this van only has two. We're not going to tear all of this apart to put a seat in for him. That would be just way too much work. We would have to rip the floor out, mount bolts and hardware in the frame of the van. At the end of the day, I think it would be far too much work than it is worth. Number two is really in the last year and a half, 2 years, we haven't used it much. We moved into this house here, and in that time we have started 3 other businesses, and we simply just don't have time. Unfortunately, that is a huge bummer, and the van has literally just been sitting. Thankfully we have a ton of room on our property. We have a giant driveway. We could park 12 cars if we wanted to. I have. So it's literally just been sitting just right here in our backyard, in our driveway, and just hanging out. And then the last, kind of the last portion is we are ready for something new and something exciting, which we'll get into down the road. It is going to involve maybe another vehicle such as this that we are going to build out and do something else, because our love for traveling has not stopped. Our love for van life, and want to share it with our kids. This lifestyle is not going away. It is going to be on pause for a little while longer as we transition into growing kids and raising kids and having a family and growing our businesses and that kind of stuff. But right now, this van no longer suits our needs, so we are going to pass it off. There's actually in one town over, I just posted on Facebook Marketplace, and these two, this young couple, they are stoked for it, and they are really excited. They've actually been super patient and cool with me too, as on our test drive, since the van's literally been sitting we haven't driven it in a year, like drove it somewhere. I've started it and moved it up and down the driveway, that kind of stuff, to keep fluids and stuff moving. But actually on our test drive, it kicked the check engine light, put itself in limp mode, and had a boost leak just from sitting. Cars are not made to sit, unfortunately, as it's really bad for them. So what happened was a couple of the rubber seals and rubber O-rings in the intake system literally just dried up, got hard, and no longer were sealing. Unfortunately, it took me 5 weeks to figure that out. So thank you. I don't know if I'll say their names, but thank you, you guys. You know who you are. Thank you for your patience and being super cool with us. And thankfully, they've been really nice and easy to work with, and dealing with me as I have got a fresh baby and I'm running businesses and all that kind of stuff. They've been super cool. But the van is fixed. It actually ended up being the turbo, I don't know the technical words, I don't remember, I have the paper somewhere in here, but basically the intake silencer, there's a plastic canister muffler that comes right after the turbo that is supposed to quiet the noise down of the intake system. That was leaking. And then there was also the PCV, the positive crankcase ventilation system. All the hoses and seals in those also dried up from lack of use. So we got those fixed. Everything is done good with nice new Mercedes parts, which is super rad. Van is running great, so stoked to pass it along. They're coming today. We have 5 hours till they're here. We do not really have 5 hours worth of work, thankfully. But the van just kind of needs a good spit shine, a good cleanup. I want to give them something that they feel is worth their money and that I am proud to hand off and they are proud to receive. So let's keep going. Let's get to it. Harlo is barking, so let's go see what he's barking at. What are you doing? What are you stuck on? This is my sod I planted in the spring. It unfortunately did not take, as you can see. Hey bud, what are you doing? You wrapped around the tree? Come on. There you go, be free. But yeah, super bummed at when we moved into this house. We moved in November 1st or Halloween 2 years ago. And that all the leaves from the trees sat and collected right there actually. And totally just, totally killed the grass, which is a huge bummer. But I did try to fix it. I went and bought some sod, and in those days it was 105 degrees for 2 weeks straight. It's unfortunately when I planted that, so it did not take, which is a huge bummer. But it's about to get snowy and crappy and the grass is gonna die anyway. On my list of things to do, I spilled a little bit of oil when I did the PCV system. I had to kind of take the top part of the valve covers and stuff apart. I spilled a little bit of oil on the rubber mats in front of the passenger seat. It's kind of grimy up there anyway, so I want to sweep. I want to get the oil wiped off. I want to make sure fridge gets cold, all the fans turn on, stovetop works. The sink, I hear the water pump running, so that's nice. That is pressurizing the lines. So the water pump is working, but mainly I just want to make sure everything is working. It's been 6 weeks, I think, from when I did our initial test drive with the folks that are buying it. And everything worked then, so everything should still work now. I don't see what would have broke. But that's right, we're gonna get to it. Yeah, I don't think anything's in that. Nope. Alright, another thing we need to do is I need to drain the water. When I built this, I didn't put a very easy way to just drain the tank quickly. So we grab our little outdoor shower here. Take it right here. Can I do this with one hand? Yeah. We hook it up to our quick disconnect. And we have a valve right here. I flip the valve. And we have water. So I'm actually just going to hang this up right here. We'll let this drain for a little bit. We'll come back to it and once it's empty. Something I think that's really cool is the fact that this van has been sitting nearly for like a year. And I give it power, turn it on, and like my water pump still works. Nothing is leaking. Yeah, nothing's leaking. Everything's still working. We give it power. Everything's been charged. It's been holding a charge with the solar panels. Literally, so like it's been at 100% literally. Or 180 to 100 right now. We have it like on a trickle charge setup, but like everything works. So far, nothing has not come back on. Speaking of that, we actually need to check the fridge. It worked 5 weeks ago, but let's check again. So for those of you that remember, this right here is our bench. This is where our fridge lives. This is actually the second iteration, or second place the fridge has lived. It used to be under the bed there. After countless breaking and breaking with the van and it flying forward and just absolutely destroying everything in its path, we decided to mount it up in here. So this opens up here. Oh wow, it's actually much colder than I thought. So I gave the van power probably about an hour ago. And our fridge, oh, I think we're getting low on water. I gotta go turn that off. Water tank is now drained. So that went super quick. We've got a really great water pump in here. Has good pressure. But anyway, so down here to the fridge. So you can see right here, this one right here, this is fridge. This is freezer. So the fridge is already down to 35 degrees. Freezer is down to 20, which is awesome. Everything is nice and clean as well. Ready for the next, folks. Ooh, it smells actually pretty good in there. Yeah, this fridge too. Nice, clean, ready to go. Chest fridge was awesome. This is a Dometic version. I don't know, it's just like a Dometic and then there's a bunch of random numbers. I don't know, but it worked amazing for us. Could not recommend it enough. If anyone has any questions on what we used, one, we have our van tour video that we can link in the description, but we'll also, Jen and I will both be in the comments and can totally send you links to everything we have. We do need to crawl up on the roof and wipe off the solar panels, give that its best chance of charging. I mean, we're not doing the bad. The fridge is literally on full tilt, trying to cool itself down right now. So, but even with that, on our charge controller here, you can see here we're at 100%, and our current drain is right around 2 amps, and that's and that's with the fridge literally running full steam ahead. So really isn't too bad. We're about to climb up here, take a peek at the van up here. Oh, this has just been sitting outside forever. Here's the roof of the van. We're now going to climb over there and try and wipe off our solar panels. This is when I fall off the van. Alright, clean solar panels. I hate being up here. Told myself I wasn't going to wear my nice jeans today, and I did. I only got my butt. These are gross. Not perfect, but better than they were. Let's get down. Just with that quick wipe down and not even getting them clean, we gained a whole amp or half amp of power. So keep your solar panels clean. Van is clean and ready to go. Jana is, her mom's over right now. They are hanging out playing with the baby. Jana is gonna come out and we'll kind of say our final goodbyes. We have 3 hours until it gets picked up. So we are going to, yeah. So we also, I think I'll stop and get a car wash on it too. So here we go. We are back home. We are getting ready. We have 45 minutes till we need to go meet those people to sell the van. Jana is taking some videos and stuff for Instagram and TikTok. And we are sadly getting ready to say goodbye. How are we doing in here?
I'm sad.
I'm sad too.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Roll.
It feels weird.
It does feel weird.
It feels like the right decision, but that doesn't mean it's not. It's sad.
I agree. I already told them that we literally just can't use it.
We can't even drive together one more time because we got fin squin.
No, we can't. Which is sad. Vince, what do you think of that fan? I'll turn it on for you.
That's really cute.
Finn's on the bed. Mom and Daddy slept on this bed a lot, dude.
That's true.
Watching this little fan. We're sad, everyone. We're sad the van's gone.
Taking a sad turn. Final parting thoughts are I think we should buy something else to build because now I'm sad. I'm glad it's going to people that are going to use it and that it's a couple that is super nice. I think that's going to be really special.
We are driving to meet the people right now that are buying the van. So we are actually meeting kind of in a good halfway spot. But it's like we're 14 minutes away right now. So butterflies are in my belly. I am anxious. I'm sad. Jana and I both just we love this thing, and I'm very sad to see it go. But it'll be nice. Good things are coming with the funds that it is bringing. So, but I'll update you when we get there.
So I'm following Austin in the van to take it to sell, and it feels eerily reminiscent of when I followed him home from the dealership when we bought it. All right, guys, we just picked up our van. Austin is driving it. I'm following behind him in my car. I'll turn it around so you guys can see it. There she is. Name TBD, but we're pretty excited. So I think we're gonna pull over pretty soon, and I'm gonna drive it next. So it's crazy because when would I ever have like followed him in the van before, except for to pick it up and then to sell it. It's so sad and weird. We're just a couple of kids. I was just thinking, we'll probably talk about this more later maybe, but it feels just crazy how many opportunities the van has brought us, how many friends we've made with the van. We like using the van as collateral when we started our business to get a business loan. It's paid off now, which is how we're able to sell it, but like just all those things, it's just crazy. And our YouTube and TikTok and all that was all started because we got the van. So it's just so crazy and so thankful for all of the amazing memories that we've made in the van and all the opportunities that were brought up because of it.
Goodbye.
Bye guys.
See you later. So we wish you the best, Gwen. Thank you so much for all the love, all the adventure, and just all the great memories we have with you. So here's to van life. Here's to that chapter of our life closing. But we wouldn't trade it for the world.